Okay, so we are changing the carbon filter or the air filter in the Mercedes Benz, and this is the old one. It's how moldy and nasty it is and broken. Basically it's underneath the seat in here or underneath here, and you just have to remove the old one out, and then you use a screwdriver to unscrew it, and then you come back in, replaced it with the new one, closed it up, and I actually supposed to show the work, but I forgot to record. What's that thing sticking out?
That thing sticking out?
That thing right there.
That's the light.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's LED lighting. I'm surprised.
Okay.
Yeah, the filters are behind these two panels up here.
And filters are like behind the two panels.
Yeah, you have to slide it back, and then the lid pops off like that. And then there's the filter back in here. You just grab it. There's like a little tab. You grab it and you yank it down. And you just like pull one filter out, swap it. There's two different filters, and they're different. They're shaped differently. So they like over-engineered this car, in my opinion. But it's pretty hard to get them out. You actually had to pull this mat back down. It actually comes out relatively easily. Just fold it out. I don't want to bother sticking it back in there anymore. But yeah, you pull that out, and then you have some space, and then these come all the way down, and it's gonna rotate them out. It's not that hard to change them. You just have to take all your stuff out of here, you know, to make sure you got space. And now I'm looking into changing the cabin air filters. I don't know where they might be, but these are the carbon filters. So Mercedes made it so that, you know, you can turn on a carbon filter, and if you're smelling exhaust fumes or the inside of your car smells bad, like if you fart or something like that, you run the carbon filters and it'll get rid of whatever smells inside the car. But it
is under the dash.
Yeah, it's under the dash, and there should be a place for the air filters, I think, like the cabin air filter. These are carbon filters, and they're not really, well, I mean, they are cabin air filters in aspect, but not exactly. So they said there was a set of
changing the Mercedes cabin air filter instead of the carbon air filter. This is the cabin air filter.
We're figuring how to do it because I've never done it before.
And this is the box compartment. It's supposed to be inside the box compartment.
It's actually behind it.
Well, it's behind it, he said. And he's just using a screwdriver, unscrewing stuff, and
seeing if it comes out.
checking, see if it comes out.
I didn't watch any YouTube videos on this. I'm just
so he's just doing out of the limb. Yep. He don't know how to do this. This is his first time, and I don't know if it's gonna get.
Let's see how well Mercedes made this. How easy they made it to change.
So the Mercedes is old. Basically, it's 2001. So it's 21 years old. I think I'm the second owner of this car, and it's treat me well. It's a nice car. It's a nice car, but it's just 21 years old, and it doesn't look like it's 21 years old. It's I only have like 80-something thousand miles. It's a nice car, and we're taking good care of it. We're changing all the filters. We're making sure things working. And I think that within the 21 years of this car's life, the filter has never been changed. So when we changed the carbon filters a while ago, it has mildew and stuff in it, but heck, I didn't know it had mildew until we replaced it. So basically, I bought the car when it was like 40-something thousand miles, and I only put 40-something thousand miles on it, and now we're changing the carbon, the air filters for the cars, which I've never done we never done it before. So we're doing it out of a limb right here. Sorry about the background noise, but the neighbor is digging up their backyard over there. He's actually trying to remove the box compartment to get behind to get the carbon air filter replaced. So supposedly there's 6 screws in there, and once you unscrew it, you just yank it out.
Yeah.
But it's not coming out.
Let me get a screwdriver.
Okay, so we managed to snap out the glove compartment to change the cabin filter.
And you just take out all the 6 screws and you yank it real good and it pops out.
Gotta yank it hard.
Yep, so let's see what's behind door number 2. How to get this off? There. This is going to come off. Okay, I want to break it. There it is.
So you push it upward, right?
Yep. Oh,
Ooh.
that's not looking good.
This is 21 years old. It hasn't been changed.
Probably not.
I didn't change it.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that. Nasty.
It's got bark in there. Here, new
It
versus
has a
old.
bug in it too.
Got some bugs. Got some seeds. Got some leaves. Oh, look, it's a little bug.
Yeah.
A little bee.
Bye-bye, bugs.
Another bug. Here's the other one.
How many are there?
There's
2?
2. There's-
2? Okay.
And this little tiny pigeonhole.
In the tiny pigeonhole, there's 2.
Ooh, look at that.
So this is a 20 years old. Ooh, what's that? Is that a worm?
That's dirt. It's all road dirt.
Oh my God.
There's seeds.
Oh wow. Seeds and everything.
It's pretty awful. Oh.
Is that a live worm?
No. I thought it'd be the head of a bee or something in here, or head of a fly. Yeah, you never know. There's probably bugs in here. Anyways.
Well, dirty car,
New and
stinky
old.
car, new and
Yeah.
old. Look at how dirty it is.
Pretty awful.
Nasty.
These are OEM probably. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay, so we're putting 2 new ones in.
Doesn't seem that bad in there. Seems like they did their job.
It hasn't been changed in 21 years. You put it in like that,
Yep. Yeah, stick it in there and slide in.
stick it in and slide it in. Sounds easy, but you gotta unscrew a glove compartment and do all kind of stuff. Pain in the butt, but yeah.
Stick them in there next to each other.
Toyota is
God.
easier to change the filters.
It's a lot easier to change filters, not Toyota. This is ridiculous.
This is a lot of work for the Mercedes.
Yep,
and
that's
if
why they
you-
charge you a lot.
If you take this to Mercedes, they're gonna charge you an arm and a leg.
Mm-hmm. $300.
Oh heck no.
Maybe more.
Okay, so stick it in, slide it over, stick it in, slide it in, make sure it fits snug,
Yep.
and then you pop the lid on.
Looks like they're in there nicely side by side. Get a good seal in there so you don't get all your junk in the air again. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks nice.
Well, it's getting kind of smelly in this car, but you know, I roll down the window and just keep it moving.
Yep. Stick that back in the
I
hole.
mean, I didn't care if it didn't get changed or whatnot.
There they are.
Snap it back in.
It's done. You just saved yourself a few $100.
Yep.
Mercedes is
So
Very
all you
expensive.
gotta do is take out 6 screws, snap out the glove compartment. Here comes the glove compartment. Ooh, look at that glove compartment.
complicated looking thing.
It's a big old.
So here's these little things that click back into place apparently. These little nubs. So you gotta really yank it to get those out.
Look at that glove compartment.
Make sure you stick this back in first.
You gotta stick.
That's the cable for your light.
Stick the cable for the light
Yep.
in, and snap it back in. Ooh, there you go. It's
There you go.
snug, and then you don't need to screw it. Then
Now you can.
just leave it unscrewed
I know, right?
for next time.
Forget about the screws.
Forget about the screw.
We don't need screws.
You screw, screw. There's 6 of them. 6. And there's some tiny ones too.
And someone didn't put the screws back in. Oh, the screws weren't there, one way or the other. This is supposed to slip back in here somehow.
That's the light. I never knew there was a light there because
There it is.
I really don't open my glove compartment. I just stuff stuff in there and leave it in there.
Yeah, who opens the glove compartment at night if you're the only driver, right?
Well,
You wouldn't be getting into it at nighttime if you're the only driver because you're driving.
yeah.
So there's supposed to be more screws in there. Someone lost them.
So we're just gonna screw enough to keep it in place, and we're not gonna worry about the rest because we're
Well,
not gonna put heavy stuff in there.
Well, I mean, to get the other ones in there, you got to go out there and buy the screws and stick them in there.
We're not buying no screw. We don't need an extra screw if we don't need it.
So these go in here.
4 screw is just fine.
Does the job.
6 screw is, you don't need. That's too much screw.
Unless you have someone trying to pry open your glove compartment, you know.
Why would someone want to do that? Steal 2 filters that they can buy for like $7.
Steal whatever you have in your glove compartment. Steal your maps. You know, maps are valuable these days.
Maps are valuables?
Yeah, if you don't have Google.
I think Google knows it all. Shoot,
Yep.
Google.
Well, you got a phone. They already know everything about you.
Yeah,
Sure,
Google.
about maps. Okay, there you go.
That's it. All
That's it.
done. Woohoo! Okay, the seat is up, obviously. There's a seat. What you doing? Tell me what you're doing.
Checking the fuses. There's been a couple
He's
some lights
checking.
that are bad. So
He's
look at all
checking the fuses because I never was able to turn on some light, and my car is a little bit messy. But hey, you know, everybody got something in their closet, except I got some furry babies or stuffed animals in my car that I've been driving around. And I got, what did I have? I have Dr. Seuss's books.
And here's the little chart.
Oh, and he found a chart.
And this is adjustable mirrors, dome lights, e-call, fuel pump, garage door opener. Look at that.
So he found a chart to
Adjustable
The
mirrors,
fuse.
adjustable steering column, ABS, anti-theft, automatic dimming mirror. Look at all this junk this thing has.
Oh man,
Convenience light,
my car
courtesy
has
lights,
lots
dome
of
lights.
functions.
Dome lights 3, 4, 19. Look at all these. God, how annoying.
So this is under the seat in the back seat.
And it's in German.
It's in German and it's
And
in
English.
English. And look at my battery. My battery is in the back seat of the car. I always thought batteries are in the under the hood of the car,
Well, sometimes they're in the trunk.
and sometimes they're in the trunk. But this one,
One,
in
two,
particular, is in the back
One,
seat. So when you
two,
sit in the car, when you sit in the car, you're actually sitting on the battery. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I'm not a mechanic, so everything is like, oh.
They do that to distribute the weight better.
They do it to
Because the engine-
distribute the weight.
Because the engine is so heavy that they put the battery back here to
Oh.
make the handling a little better so you're not as nose heavy.
Oh, so my car is not nose heavy because my engine is a V8.
Well, it's heavier because it is a V8.
Yeah, so it's
stick it back
heavy here.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, you're seeing his hair. He got gray hair because of me. So what did he get?
But they're okay.
Okay, so he's checking the fuse.
Yeah, these are the front light fuses. So
These are the front light
or courtesy
fuses.
light fuses, so
Yeah.
they should be okay.
Do I need to change them?
No, they look like they're all okay. Tire pressure monitor. Dang, all kinds of stuff in here. Sound system, seat ventilation. There's a seat ventilator.
No, seat was a...
Why is there some missing?
Maybe somebody stole them.
No one would steal pieces.
Who knows these days? People steal everything.
What's this?
You got people smashing and grabbing.
Oh, this is a spare fuse. They put the spare fuses like this.
Oh, the spare ones, huh?
Stick them in between here. That's interesting.
Oh, okay. Well,
So get some spare fuses.
well, find the one that it fit and just stuck it in it.
I'm just checking to make sure they're all okay. And seeing if there's any that are empty. So number 7 is empty. Yeah, there's nothing in number 7. But then I don't see any contacts for number 7, so there's nothing there. Number 10 has no contacts, so there's nothing there. 12 has no contacts. So it seems like these features are just not here. See,
So why'd they have a whole barn list of them if they don't have the fuse for them? I mean, I'm sure that this car...
I guess it's extra accessories.
They
16,
haven't
18.
changed nothing in 20 years.
It must be factory options.
No.
So number 18 is some lights, some extra lights. They don't tell you, this is just a pain. You have to go through this and figure out what's what. Oh, it's a seat heater. 17 and 18 are seat heaters.
Oh.
So you don't have seat heaters, apparently.
So you just stick a fuse in there and you get seat heater. Cool.
No, because it's missing the contacts, which means there's no wiring in the car for seat heaters.
Oh,
It's
so...
empty. See, number 20 is empty. There's no contacts in there, so even if we put something in there, it won't do anything.
Oh, so you gotta buy that.
You need the extra options.
You gotta buy it from the manufacturer, which is
Yeah.
from Mercedes.
They have to install it from you. I mean, they probably install it at factory,
Okay.
I guess. That's how they is.
Okay.
That's how it is. Okay,
Well,
so these look like they're all
I don't
okay.
have it then.
Yep. I think these are all okay.
Yeah.
Just double checking because some of the lights still don't work in here.
Yeah.
No,
Check it.
they look okay.
Check it. Stick the paper back in.
Yep.
Just throw it back in. Just plop it down.
Put it in here nicely so it doesn't get all screwed up or lost or whatever.
Nicely.
It's important to have. So you have a little slot for a piece of paper.
Wow,
Just to have printed
okay.
it on a sticker, which would be nicer.
Well, it's 21 years old, so give it a break. Okay, so what's on this other side that I'm stepping on some stuff here?
Oh, you're stepping on some controllers.
What's controllers?
I don't know what the hell this is. LWRs Steuergerät. You're gonna read German, that's what it is.
Okay, my German friends, come on, give me something.
I don't know what it is.
Steuergerät.
Steuergerät or something.
Okay.
Steuergerät. Sounds like
I know.
steering or something.
I know somebody who can read German.
Ooh, look. It's
What?
a penny.
Oh, lucky penny. Okay. Okay, is this where the drug smuggler smuggles drug?
This is where you hide the skeleton. Somewhere in here. Okay. Well, that's
The seat just popped up. It's just popped up. It doesn't
Sorta.
snap out or whatever.
it goes back in here. That is for. Oh, it slides into here, so you stick it into these little slots.
Oh, okay.
So let me turn my light and stick it in there.
So
They had the
yeah.
right idea going on, but they didn't quite complete it. Look at this. So they had these sticking up, but the middle one still doesn't have something to hold it up.
Yeah, so the seat is kind of scratched up because I scratched it up with my bike, my mountain bike. I was carrying my mountain bike.
So you stick it in here.
Yeah, just my bike. I carry my bike around just so I can, ride. And I scratched the seat up real well, and I don't know how to unscratch it, so it's been scratched since I scratched it.
Well, that's bad. I guess you can use the batteries in the way.
Mm-hmm.
You got the wrong battery, so it just fits.
So there we go.
It's on.
Awesome. So he is popping the side. Oh shit!
No fuses. Just has a serial. The other side is fuses. So if we gotta check this one.
He popped the side of my car and
No
checking
fuses.
for fuse. On the driver's side, there's a fuse. See, it's in the
Fuse
back
box.
seat and it's in the side of the driver's side, and it's a fuse box.
Hard to see. I think they're all good.
Yep, they're all good. And I have a cover for my steering wheel to protect it from the sun. And it seems like it's working. Protect it from the sun and from my hands. And so look at the steering wheel. It's like it's falling off. It's still used. I could still use it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna buy a new one. But yeah, it's like falling off like that. So a helpful tip from me is that put a cover on your steering wheel.
Preserve it.
Just so that way your steering wheel doesn't get the handling that you have to.
Well, we get a good one so it doesn't slip. You don't want to have a steering wheel
Well,
slips.
so the one I got is leather and it has ruffle, and so it's like
That's not leather.
it's not it's vegan leather. It's a fake leather, but it's ruffly.
It's plastic.
It's plastic, he said, and it's melting away, but it still works. It's just to protect the wheel, and then it's just rough when you feel it. So basically, it's good for you. It protects your steering wheel, and that's what I used it
Oh, it
for.
does turn on. Look at
What?
that. There's a little light that turns on in here.
Oh, okay.